be switching sides. Took me too long to recognize that I've been living backwards. My life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack. I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help. I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth the dime. Yeah, been living backwards. My life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack. I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help. I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth the dime. Yeah, and every time I go out now, I get a rush to my head. Been starting to think that maybe the world is better off with me dead. I ain't living for the right reasons no more. I'm not as happy as I used to be way before this all started. Bombarded, I got fucked over and became cold-hearted. Wish I never ever changed, 'cause things won't ever be the same. Yeah, I've been living backwards. My life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack. I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help. I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth the dime. Yeah, been living backwards. My life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack. I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help. I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth the dime. Yeah. Okay, I'm blue in the face, yeah, as I lie on the floor. I'm tired, exhausted with everything in me, like the youth from the night before. Hey, yo, fuck this shit, I'm tired of chasing bitches. I already wasted too much time. I could've used on business, and I guess I did it in the net. Trying to find a missus, but I'm starting to realize that everybody's freaky, yeah. Everybody be switching sides. Took me too long to recognize that I've been living backwards. My life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack. I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help. I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth the dime. Yeah, been living backwards. My life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack. I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help. I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth the dime. Yeah, and every time I go out now, I get a rush to my head. Been starting to think that maybe the world is better off with me dead. I ain't living for the right reasons no more. I'm not as happy as I used to be way before this all started. Bombarded, I got fucked over and became cold-hearted. Wish I never ever changed, 'cause things won't ever be the same. Yeah, I've been living backwards. My life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack. I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help. I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth the dime. Yeah, been living backwards. My life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack. I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help. I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth the dime. Yeah. Okay, I'm blue in the face, yeah, as I lie on the floor. I'm tired, exhausted with everything in me, like the youth from the night before. Hey, yo, fuck this shit, I'm tired of chasing bitches. I already wasted too much time. I could've used on business, and I guess I did it in the net. Trying to find a missus, but I'm starting to realize that everybody's freaky, yeah. Everybody be switching sides. Took me too long to recognize that I've been living backwards. My life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack. I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help. I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth the dime. Yeah, been living backwards. My life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack. I'm trying to get starting to think that maybe the world is better off with me dead. I ain't living for the right reasons no more. I'm not as happy as I used to be way before this all started. Bombarded, I got fucked over and became cold-hearted. Wish I never ever changed, cause things won't ever be the same. Yeah, I've been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah. Okay, I'm blue in the face, yeah, as I lie on the floor. I'm tired, exhausted with everything in me, like the youth from the night before. Hey, yo, fuck this shit, I'm tired of chasing bitches. I already wasted too much time, I could've used some business, and I guess I did it in the net. Trying to find a missus, but I'm starting to realize that everybody's freaky, yeah. Everybody be switching sides, took me too long to recognize that I've been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, and every time I go out now, I get a rush to my head. Been starting to think that maybe the world is better off with me dead. I ain't living for the right reasons no more. I'm not as happy as I used to be way before this all started. Bombarded, I got fucked over and became cold-hearted. Wish I never ever changed, cause things won't ever be the same. Yeah, I've been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah, been living backwards, my life is a disaster. Priorities are out of whack, I'm trying to get on track. Yeah, I'm in need of help, I can't find it. Her pressure makes diamonds, but I feel like a pebble who isn't worth a dime. Yeah.
Hello? It's so gross! Oh god. Hello? Oh god, I sound disgusting. Oh god, I sound so gross! Ah! Hi! Hello! Hi everybody! I'm sorry that these are the circumstances in which I'm returning under. You don't sound that bad, thanks, man. Oh god, why is my model like doing this delayed? Why is it doing this? Come on. Come on, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's stop being delayed, please. It looks so bad. Please. It feels like I'm constantly on the verge of a sneeze and it's driving me insane. Stop being behind! My thing is just like it's running behind. Stop tracking me behind. Hi everybody, hi. It's unironically giving you a more deeper voice. I could go deeper. I'll just talk down here and be like, yo, what's up guys? I'm sick. Hello. Hello, governor. I don't know why I always go British when I go low. Hi, Kiba. Hello, noble ghost. Hello, atomic flavor, Sneedus Maximus Desert, the notorious M sponge cake, the Wonder Bubble Supo. Oh, I've missed you all so much. Mora Moril. Yo, honey, thank you for the sub for 14 months. Come, hello. You know, I'm doing better than I thought I would be. You should have seen me like 2 days ago. I was gonna howl, but I don't know if I should attempt to. Kinda got it. I kinda got it. What? Okay, bruv. Don't give it all that in it. I hate that. What's all this then? Creature. Oh, the creature. So the creature accidentally. God, it does that when I lose tracking. Stop. Come back. Tracking, come back. You're hurting my immersion. Okay. So creature got himself caught in a McDonald's bag just before stream started. And I feel so bad. He got himself caught and he took off. He went all over my room and then underneath my beds is somewhere where I couldn't get him. Who is Creature? Creature is my new cat. Yeah, my new cat, Creature. He... Oh, is there a raid? Ira! Hi, Ira! Hi, sweetheart! I don't know why I don't have a raid sound, unless I missed it or something. I could have missed it. Hi, I'm back! I just returned after, like... How long was I gone? Like... the week before I was gone, I only streamed for, like, 2 days. So I've been gone for a bit. 12 days. Is Moji okay? Moji is doing so good. He's doing so good and he's put on a lot of weight. He's actually responding so well to treatment. He's responding so well and he's gonna go to the vet again here soon. And he is going to get... I forget what the vet's doing. The vet's doing something with his food and his medicine so we don't have to shove it down his throat every night and make him hate us. I'm sorry, I'm really sick. But I can't make you guys wait any longer, so I'm back today even though I'm sick. It's okay, I think I'm actually recovering from my sickness. Okay, I started suddenly getting sick the evening of Saturday. It just came out of nowhere. I just noticed my throat felt like a little ouchy towards the end of the day, and I thought maybe it's because sometimes when Creature's messing with my cables and stuff, I'll have to like tell him off by making like a weird sound. So I thought maybe I was making a weird sound that actually like hurt my throat or something. And so I was like, oh, you know, maybe it'll just go away. And I woke up the next day and it hurt really bad. I had a really bad sore throat. How old is Creature? He is 7 months old-ish. Don't know exactly because he is adopted out of like a hoarding situation, so he's a rescue. But he's doing good. He's doing good. Sorry. But today I'm doing better. On my second day, when my throat was really bad, I was like, I'm not gonna fucking deal with this. I have been drinking non-stop tea and I keep a thing of honey on my nightstand, and I just take spoonfuls of honey constantly. I took some, what do you call this? Amoxicillin. Took some amoxicillin. I've been taking constant ibuprofen. I took some, I think it's cold calm, and then I ran out of that. But then yesterday I got this Sudafed head congestion plus flu severe. It's cough suppressant, expectorant, pain reliever, fever reducer, nasal decongestant, sinus pressure, headache, sore throat, cough, chest congestion, non-drowsy. That's what I got. Sudafed. And I started taking that yesterday, and I think it completely improved my my condition. I no longer really have a sore throat. I just have an itchy throat, which could arguably be worse because like when it's just painful, you can just like take painkillers, but when it's itchy, it's just like constantly irritating. I'm sorry to cough on stream. I was planning on hitting my mute button whenever I cough, but my mute button on my Go XLR is actually just so far away, like I can barely reach it. But it's it's greatly, I think, improving my condition. Let me try clearing my throat. I've been talking today, but like not talking this much. I'm fine. And also, constantly, I've just been blowing my nose. It's just like non-stop blowing my nose. Ew! Creature took a shit and it stank! Oh my god! The fuck, man? Ugh! Oh, that's so nasty. Oh, that's so fucking nasty. Ugh. Oh my god. I'll have to oh god, I lost tracking and now it's gonna be delayed. I want to know how to fix this. It's something to do with vBridger. But I don't know why vBridger's doing that. What if I move vBridger under this window? Will that change it? Maybe? Okay, lose tracking? Get tracking back? Does it fix it? No, it does not. At least you know that's how my nose is clearing up. Although I kind of wish my nose would stuff back up now. But yeah, I need to show you guys some pictures of Creature here soon. Soon, TM. I feel like I'm gonna hold off. Hold off on that. Make it a surprise. Maybe I'll wait till I move. Yeah, so I haven't been streaming. I feel really bad about it. A lot's been going on in my life. So much. It's been a roller coaster, and I've been getting a lot done though. Because I'm moving, if you aren't already following, I'm moving state soon. And going into my own place. But I got a lot packed, a shit ton of stuff packed actually, and I've gotten so many commissions done. That's crazy. If you're interested in my commissions, I have 5, I believe, 5 squibbies still left for this month. I haven't been advertising them because I've been so busy. I've been so busy that I haven't felt like advertising them to like greatly increase my workload, but I still have a quota to meet, so I've got 5 slots open for this month. I also got my hair cut. it feels really healthy right now. Like I keep running my hands through my hair. Like the ends of my hair feel so nice. So I got a haircut. I think the haircut is how I got sick. But it's so bizarre because like I went to a pretty clean salon. There wasn't a lot of people there. My salon, my hairstylist, my hairdresser, whatever you call it, salonist? What the fuck do you call those people? She seemed healthy. Oh, I gotta tell you something. Chat, you're not gonna believe this. My hairstylist, salonist, hairdresser, whatever you call it, she was shorter than me. Like, she was like a lot shorter than me. I have no idea. She like came up to like, I don't know, like my nose or something. She had to be like 4 foot, I don't know, 4'5" or something. But she was like proportional. So she was like not like a, I don't know, man. She was short. That was crazy though. I was like, I've never, the last time I knew someone shorter than me that was like an adult was this old lady who worked at my high school. They dress toddlers with scissors. Now you get to feel what it's like to look. Well, it didn't help that I was wearing my heels that day too. I had like my 3-inch goth girl heels. I like to call them goth girl heels, even though I don't dress like a goth girl. But still, like, even though I was wearing the heels, like, her being shorter than me was crazy. Even if I had the heels off, she probably would have been shorter than me. She was the sweetest though. She was an angel. I made sure to tip her well. She made me feel so good about myself. She told me, she's like, you look like this new hairstyle for you, like it looks so great. She was saying like, you should go out, like, you know, tonight you should go out. You should go on a date, or you should go out with your friends. And I was just sitting there and I was just like, yeah, I should. I totally should. I have no friends. I have no IRL friends. I didn't want to tell her that because that would have been really awkward. But she was my hype man. It's just, I feel so bad because I was just totally lying about myself. Imagine having friends. Dude. I had an opportunity. I wanted to reach out to like 2 of my friends that I was close with in high school. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be socialable now. I'm gonna reach out to them and I'm gonna have IRL friends. And I found out that they hate each other now. And I was like, oh. Apparently one of them's like a real bitch now. And the other is just so fucking busy in her life. She does like, the other one I was much more close to. She was a goth baddie. I remember when we were in high school together, her bitch ass boyfriend dumped her, and I skipped class with her and hid in the locker room for like, it was like a block schedule day, so it was like an hour and a half gym class day. I just spent the entire time down there with her, like letting her just like cry into my arms because her boyfriend was a bitch. Fuck that guy, man. Poor girl. But she's a baddie. I don't know how he fumbled her. She's a fucking, she's short. Like, I think she's probably taller than me now, but she used to be shorter than me. She's short and cute and goth. It's like she's like one of those cute goths instead of the mommy goths. And she's just like super talented with like makeup. I think she went to like beauty school. And she does like hair and I think like piercings and stuff now, but she's so cool. For a moment, I thought you said he hit. No. Like we had like an underground kind of locker room for gym class, and our sub for that day was a man, so he couldn't come into the woman's locker room. So we didn't get like in trouble for hiding out in there because he couldn't even tell that we were there. He just thought we were absent. Will be Pichinio, thank you for the sub. Goth is a cool aesthetic, especially those gothic cathedrals. Dude, what is that one giant fucking castle that I keep seeing? Oh, wow. That black, beautiful building. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know where it is, but it's gorgeous. Let me look it up. I think it's a cathedral in Italy? Maybe? Keep seeing it online. Milan? Milan Cathedral? I think that's what I'm talking about. I feel like I'm constantly on the verge of a sneeze. It's horrible. My nose burns from blowing it so much. Hold on, I'm gonna mute and blow my nose. Sorry. I haven't been this sick in a while. It's been a long time since I've been this sick. But it's okay. I think I'm gonna beat it by this week. So I'm not too worried as long as I keep taking medicine and stuff. I think I'm beating the fuck out of it. I'm just staying really hydrated and taking my meds. I mean, considering that my throat doesn't exactly hurt anymore and it's just irritated, I think I'm probably gonna have a cough for a bit because I was inhaling just before stream and it was doing that thing where like your chest kind of rattles when you inhale. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, my chest was rattling when I inhaled. And I get like that when I'm sick. I've had, what's it called? I have had bronchitis, I think twice in my life. And that's the worst kind of coughing that I've ever experienced. Yeah, it's like a wheezing, it's like in your chest. I think it's because of like fluid or something, like mucus. Hot tea, yeah. I've been drinking. I don't have a lot of options for tea, so my go-to has only been just black tea. Which is fine. I don't like tea that much. I'm a big fan of black tea though, as long as it's unsweetened. Like I tried putting the honey in the tea and I couldn't do it. Like it ruined the tea. It made it too sweet. It made me gag. So I would drink the honey and the tea separately. Just like have a little bottle of honey on the side of my tea. One unfortunate thing though is I don't have any lemons or lemon juice. So I haven't been able to do any like remedies that involve lemons. Which I feel like would have probably helped because I'm a huge fan of lemons. I could probably just take a lemon and suck on one. But I don't have any. What the fuck is a lemon party? The only lemons I know are, you know, like Fad fiction? You know about fan fiction lemons? Did you guys read Lemons? I don't know if I want to Google that. She actually doesn't know. Oh god, is it something? I feel like I've heard of Lemon Party actually. I probably actually have heard of this, I just don't remember what it is. Oh, yeah. No, I know what this is. Yeah, it's one of those just like internet things that you kind of know. I'm sorry, nothing surprises me. I feel like I've seen most of the deranged internet shit. I've been on the internet my entire life. I was raised on this shitty creation. No reaction, she is scarred. Look, my friends on the internet, we'd get together and we'd hang out and watch the Pain Olympics for fun. Or like, what's the other one? It's not exactly the Pain Olympics, but it's like the same thing. It's just got a different name. I'm unfazed. It's kind of a bad thing though. It's like, it makes me think about why people are so desensitized to like death and shit, and it's definitely because of growing up on the internet. Like, you'll see like some like major event where like people die and no one bats an eye anymore. And I think it's just because we're so fucking desensitized to shit. Like, I've seen so many different gore videos. Okay, I was always the kid who was curious, so like there's like always like a trend, like, you know, oh, what was that one? It was in Spanish. I forget about it. It was really fucked up. That one, there's one that like that was in Spanish that actually kind of freaked me the fuck out. A lot of them, like, they're like gross, but like there's one that like really like shook me when I watched it, and I couldn't sleep properly after watching it. It was in Spanish or something, and you would just like see at the time, like it'd be like trending and be like, don't look up, you know, insert whatever the Spanish name was. Don't look this up. And you know, you'd see that everywhere, and of course you'd be curious and you'd look it up. And it was like, it was really fucking scary. It was like, I think it, if you don't like these descriptors, by the way, I'm gonna describe something pretty fucking graphic. I'm gonna put up a picture on the screen. I'm gonna put up a picture on the screen. When the picture disappears, that's when you can know to unmute, okay? Here, I'll use this picture. This is a good picture, okay? Alright, I'm gonna describe this. I'm gonna put this here, alright? So you know, when this picture goes away, you can unmute. Okay. So it was like a video of, it was I think maybe like a cartel going after a dad. I think it was a cartel, but like they're going after the dad, and the son happened to get involved. The dad got off easy. He only got beheaded, but the son, they took a like knife and like cut him down his like straight down his chest, like they filleted him and then ripped out his heart. And that fucked me up so bad. Alright, I can remove this now. It fucked me up so bad I could not sleep. It's kind of metal. No, it's so sad actually, because like I said, like I think the son was just like completely uninvolved. He caught a stray. Oh, you saw that one? Yeah, that one actually fucked me up. I saw that when I was pretty young. I probably would have been like 12 or something when I saw that. So like, people losing their head doesn't really get me anymore. But that one got me. Dad was a cop? Oh, I see. Yeah. So, like, I think it's stuff like that really has desensitized people to, like, death and stuff. Which is kind of a sad thing because, like, I feel like you shouldn't be desensitized to death. Like, there's like two different types of desensitization. Like, you know, there's like people who go to war and they see some shit. But usually their response from their sort of desensitization is completely different. Like, it's a lot more emotional, and I don't really know how to describe it. It's completely different than being desensitized to, like, just, like, being exposed to it a lot online. Because, like, it's actually experiencing it versus just getting used to watching it. Definitely doesn't help that everything you hear and see on the news nowadays is tragedy after tragedy. I guess that comes with, you know, news becoming so accessible also due to, like, you know, the internet and TV and stuff. Like, news used to not be so accessible. Like, you wouldn't hear about every, like, you know, major, like, I don't know, like, shooting or something, like, in, you know, everywhere. Like, you wouldn't hear about every, like, major attack or something. You just hear about the big stuff, right? Or you wouldn't hear about every crime within like a state's radius, you know? And now you hear about it all. You have access to just every single piece of information. You can find out what's happening in America all the way from, like, I don't know, what's something far away. I don't know my countries. You know, Brazil, like in Asia, like all the way in Asia or something. You could find out something that's happening in America. That's crazy. Technology was a mistake. I'm deathly terrified of what's gonna happen when we have a, what do you call it? What is that called? A Carrington event, yeah. I'm terrified of what's gonna happen if we have a Carrington event where all of our technology just gets fucking wiped. Did I hear the claim that Brazil's in Asia? Yeah. I was not giving two examples. I was saying Brazil, you know, in Asia. My favorite Asian country, Brazil. You know what's crazy? I've got a bunch of people from all over, like, the world right now, and they're all watching me real time. Like, I'm sitting here and, like, maybe there's like a couple milliseconds delay if you're on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, I mean, there's probably a couple seconds, but like, that's kind of crazy when you think about that. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually missed you. Welcome back. Thank you. I missed you guys too. You're in the VC. I don't want to know what's happening in there. You have a larger Twitch or YouTube audience? Definitely Twitch. I wouldn't consider YouTube my main platform. I've always been streaming on Twitch, but I started when I debuted my second model. I started multi-streaming on YouTube. So it's got some people. I mean, there's a good amount of people over there, so I can read both chats at the same time. Hi, Atomic. TV and art inflation showcase? Kill yourself. The fuck? I get sad when you take long breaks. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I try not to. I try not to. Like I said, things are gonna get easier once I move. I'll also be on a different time zone, so... Inflation, she's a wolf, not a whale. Wrong stream. I'm not a bowberry. How's the kitty doing? Mochi is doing pretty freaking good. He did throw up, but like other than that, I mean, like it had hair in it, so we're guessing it's just a hairball. I think he's honestly taking taking really well to like his medication and stuff, which a lot of cats with his condition, from what I've seen and heard, like sometimes they just won't respond well and they'll degenerate. But he's doing really good. I think he's the best he's ever felt, actually, because he doesn't have that mass in his tummy anymore. So he plays a lot, he meows a lot, he's super duper active. He's just overall so happy. And I think it's because he doesn't hurt anymore. So he's doing really good. Are you gonna be streaming earlier or later? I will be I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Let me think. Earlier? I think it's earlier. I stream earlier. So. Yippee. We'll see. I mean, my schedule might even just change altogether. I might just do change things up since I'll have a different life going on. That's okay, I don't sleep anyways. Sleep is for the weak. Wait, I want to put my short hair on. Give me a second. Ta-da! That's cute. Just like that. Look at my cute short hair. No! Long hair is better. You don't like my short hair? I thought it was cute. Change it back. You know what? No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it despite you. It's so weird having my model. I haven't been using my model at all while I've been gone. And so being able to use my model again, I feel so damn cute, man. I feel cute. Keep a bald? No. What? Peeped your Twitter for the first time and Henya boob window segs is crazy? What? I drew a Henya one time. Did I draw a Henya with a boob window? I've drawn a Henya before. I just don't remember what she looked like when I drew her. It's been so long. I tweeted that word for word, really? Henya boob window segs? Is that what I said? Oh my god. I don't remember anything that I say, ever. I probably tweeted it the day Henya debuted. I wonder where my art of Henya is. I have no idea, man. I need a, oh, I found it. I hate this art piece, actually. This is one of my most hated art pieces. But I will say, I did draw Henya at one point. I much prefer my art now. I don't know, I think it's something about the line art or something that I hate. I think I used like the wrong brush. She does kind of look like Neptune, yeah. I think it's because I heavily shaded with the purples. When I shade, I tend to just stick to one color sometimes. I wonder if I can show this on stream. Oh, do you think that, hey guys, remember when I drew Gura? Do you think the Gura drawing is safe for stream? Yeah? I don't know, man. You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. Cause she isn't naked. It's just censored naked ship. Censor naked ship. Yeah, just go to my Twitter and find it yourself. Hashtag Gart. It's probably in there. I'm so mad. I have so many plushie references that I've done for big VTubers, and I don't think they're ever gonna come to fruition because I made them like 2 years ago at this point, and they're just not. They're not produced yet. Like I've seen like prototypes of them, but they're not released yet, and I can't show it off or anything. And I'm so sad about it. Hey, so Subway Worker, hello. Thank you for the follow. I hate when I get opportunities to work on projects for really big people because it's like, as an artist, it's really good exposure for your work, and it really feels like an accomplishment that you're being able to work on something for people you look up to, and just seeing multiple things that I've worked on and just never be able to show it off. It's just really disheartening because like, I was like, those are like huge achievements for me, and I can't tell people that I made them because they've never been like fully put together. I made things for like six different, no, 7. One of them I think I showed off, but like 6 other people, I worked with a company for them. And it's like 6 pretty big, like big VTubers, like, you know, people who average like multiple 1,000 views. And I know I don't know what to exactly say, but it's just like, it's like, as a small artist, like getting the opportunity to work on those things was so exciting. So exciting, and I really wanted to be able to show them off and be like, I did this, you know, and have people know like I did all this stuff, and I put a lot of work into it. Like I've made, you know, probably like over like 10 different things of those, like that 6 like different group of people, and they'll never, I know 2 of them 100% won't ever be made. One of them I think I got to show off. I got to put it in my showcase. Another I will never get to show off because I think they stopped working with that company. I think they just like cut ties or something, and I'll never be able to show it off, and it sucks. It sucks. Yeah, a lot of the artwork went unused. I think all of it went unused at this point. I also worked on like some costume designs that I was so excited about that. Those costume designs, I have never seen them come into fruition. Sag. I want them to come true so I can show them off because I'm so proud. I'm just scrolling through artwork now that I've worked on over. I should do one of those like year in review for 2024 for my artwork. I don't know if people still make those. At least I got paid. Yeah, I can say that. At least I got paid. That's all that matters, I guess, right? I got paid for a job and I did my job. And it's not like I'm mad at them. It's just I wish I could have showed it off, you know? You want the bunny ears? I'll give you the bunny ears. Oh, that's the cat. There you go, there's bunny ears. You want bunny ears, long hair? There we go. One more time. Let's see. Any more fun artworks that I've worked on this year? Oh my god, I have this video. I love Para. Dude, where's all my fun artwork? A lot of it is not saved to my computer, which is unfortunate. There's so many squibbies, bro. Here we go. Here's a good art piece. Hello? Okay, what? It doesn't want to get posted. Okay, never mind. It's not a fun art piece because it hates me. Well, there's this one. Oh my god, they're not posting. Why aren't they posting? Is it because I saved them from Twitter? Another fluffer. What about this one? Oh, this one worked. This one I put together really last minute because I didn't make any art for Christmas. Yeah, I like this one, I guess. I like that it got turned into a meme instantaneously. I'm gonna start doing art streams soon. I promise you. I'm promising you. I will do art streams soon. I'm actually really excited about it. Oh my god, my chibi style has changed so much. Look, this is the first chibi I produced. It was Shondo. When I opened my VGen, my art style's changed so much since then. I actually made a chibi recently, but I can't show it to you. Can't show it to you. Maybe next month. I'll show it to you. But my art style has changed a lot since then. I have done so many squibbies. I think I'm gonna hit 300 squibbies within the next month or so. Yeah, right now I have 259 completed squibbies. So I've been pushing out squibbies like crazy since the 200 mark. I want to start taking more commission stuff too soon, so that's something on my mind. Like other than squibbies, I want to start doing some more stuff. Maybe I might bring back chibis. Furries. I have actually done a few furry squibbies. If you look in the the like big squib. The big squib gif, you'll see there's a couple that are furries. Hey, look, mail. This is the old one. This is not the... Whoops. That one doesn't squib. This one squibs. Mayo after he shaves. I don't have the inflated one saved. I'm not that kind of person, Supo. I don't save every inflation image I see like you do. Oh, here's this art piece I forgot I drew. I drew this, what, for Crumb's birthday or something? I think it's for Crumb's birthday. Hello, Himawari. Thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. I'm sorry I'm sick, but nice to see you. Hello. I'm surprised that you say the shading on this one goes hard because I rushed it. This is rushed shading. Zero effort put into it. I just rubbed that shit in there. Let's see. I've done a lot of plushies this year. I'm always proud of the plushies I get to work on. I still have more plushies to work on these coming weeks. I think most of my art is saved on my iPad and not on my computer, unfortunately. Well, here's this little dance I made of Crumb. I thought this was cute. Need a Kibawoo plushie so she can bully Nano plushie. You'll have to do it sometime. It's just hard. It's still so hard to find a manufacturer. Because you have to meet like quotas and stuff, and a lot of them want you to foot the bill for it. And I don't want to foot the bill for it. I'ma be real with you. I don't want to pay for nothing up front. I'm good. If I was paying for something up front, I would just contact a manufacturer myself instead of going through a company. But I don't even know how to do that. And I don't want to ship it myself either. I haven't taken chibi plush or chibi commissions in a while. I loved this little chibi I did of Roka. I still obsess over this little chibi. Roka's design's quite complex, but I simplified it down a bit. I don't know, I thought it was really cute. Kiba milk, please? I don't have titties! I did, it might be familiar. I think I made some art for Idol of Roka for merch, I think it was of Roka. Oh, it was a sticker. I made a sticker for Roka. And the art style was quite similar to that one. Oh, that's so gross. Oh yeah, these chibis were super cute. I like the way I drew Nano here. What happened to Nano? She was a cute VTuber. I was sad when she graduated. Woof people would never eat bunnies. Oh my god, look, it's a work in progress that never got finished. This never got finished. Ew, why did my art look like that? I mean, Crumb looks okay. I don't know what the fuck happened to Nano. I'm not gonna finish it because I do not like my art anymore at this stage. Hey, you can't say where that hand's going. You can clearly tell that that hand is at nowhere near where you think. It would have gone straight under her thigh, okay? Dirty mind, dirty mind, dirty mind. Kiba, does Crumb love you the same way? No, she hates me. Crumb hates me. Crumb wants me dead. Crumb wishes I jumped off a bridge. This is true. She said it. She said it. I clipped it. Trust me. Oh hey, look, it's this art I drew of Mari. I'm really proud of this one. Oh, wow. Psych! Thank you for the follow. She's a little off-center in this piece, but I think it's cute. I think what I like most about this is the way I shaded it. Yeah, that's about all the art I have saved to my computer aside from the squibbies. Unfortunate. I'm still like on the verge of like feeling like I'm gonna sneeze. It feels horrible. It feels like I've got like pepper in my nose. Are you normally not a bunny? No, I have a bunny toggle. Oh god, sorry. When I lose tracking, it puts my tracking behind. I'm normally a wolf. Ow! But I am sick and I can't properly owl. Can you do art of you bursting out of Nano's chest like a xenomorph? Oh, chat, while I was gone, we lost TikTok. And then it came back. Destiny 2 goes down for maintenance longer than TikTok was banned. I hope it doesn't get fully banned though. It was scary when it got banned. The whole day, like before, like my mom, I felt so bad. My mom was crying on and off. So I really hope it doesn't get banned again, cause yeah, my family, if it weren't for TikTok, they would not have their small business. Their small biz, they run their business thanks to TikTok. And that's how they pay the bills. Like TikTok is legit how they pay the bills. And yes, they've moved on to other platforms and stuff, and they have their own shop and stuff. But they still, you know, they don't get traction or like anything livable like they do thanks to TikTok. I think a lot of people don't know, but TikTok, like if you don't use TikTok, you wouldn't know this, but TikTok has a whole, you know, shop aspect to it. Sorry, I'm so sick. Yeah, TikTok has a whole shop, basically. So a lot of small businesses run based on TikTok shop. A lot of small businesses. So it's not all just like content creators and stuff that make their living off of TikTok. A lot of small businesses make their money from TikTok. And it's given a lot of people an ability to thrive thanks to small businesses, and a lot of people have the ability, like my parents, to live and make a, you know, a living wage, make a living income. Your family's small business isn't just them twerking, no. So I understand when people are like, oh, we need to ban TikTok, it's causing brain rot, and it's, you know, fuck all the people who make money on that app because all they do is they lip sync and shake their ass. It's not like that. Like, there's a lot of small businesses that wouldn't be able to operate if it weren't for TikTok. It's just the same as any platform, you know, being an outlet for a small business to advertise and make money. It's just TikTok is the one for my family and a lot of people's families, and we've been able to afford the mortgage, you know, thanks to it. So, you know, if it gets banned, it very much might be the end of my parents' business. I don't know. It was funny seeing a lot of people who migrated over to Red Note or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce Chinese. Xiaohongshu. Everyone's moving over there. It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. I think it's funny because they were like, "Oh, welcome Americans," and now they're like, they're probably like, "Oh, goodbye Americans." Because you know for a fact that no one's fucking staying on that app. It's like not even Chinese TikTok. It is Chinese TikTok ripoff. It is the bootleg TikTok for China. Because China has their own TikTok. Douyin or whatever it is. Oh, I think it was funny seeing people who were like just nowhere near living in America, and they were like getting strays, like their app got banned. I saw, yeah, some of them do not want Americans there, because if you took a moment to scroll on there, their culture is definitely not the same as TikTok, but it's kind of respectable. Like, their videos are very high effort on Red Note versus like TikTok. Like they would act, you know, like their videos are like, yes, they're short form and vertical, but they were like edited usually, and like not like CapCut edited, but like actually like sat down, put it in a video editing software and had time put into it. It's like YouTube for short form content. Everyone hates everyone, short common thing for humans. So true. Everyone just hates everybody. But it was kind of funny seeing, you know, people who are like, you know, like becoming friends with the Chinese creators, and they were like learning Chinese and stuff. I was like, that's so fascinating how over TikTok being banned, two completely separate foreign communities just started becoming friends with each other and making memes, and just overnight so much changed. People are silly. I think humans are such a silly race. We do silly things. We do silly things without reason. I bet aliens think we're funny. If aliens are observing us, I bet they think we're funny and confusing. It's like when you watch videos of kittens and you're like, you know, kittens are so silly. Why do they do the things they do? I bet you some aliens will pull up on their version of TikTok and watch videos of humans. Like, aw, humans are so silly. He put us on Glorp Tube. Dude. Do you think there's an ethics problem of, like, being sexually attracted to humans for aliens? Would aliens, like, think that's, like, bestiality? Oh, wow. And it's, like, wrong? I'm talking, like, aliens that are, like, much more, you know, intelligent than us. And that's why they developed the anal probe to pretend it's science. The flyway, thank you for the follow. Only aliens that exist are the ones that are 500 pounds. I think aliens would know better than to be 500 pounds. Okay, I'm following, but what is this girl yapping about? We're talking about the ethics of human and alien relations, and if aliens are observing us from afar and aliens were attracted to humans, would they see that as, like, inappropriate and wrong, like akin to bestiality? Like, is it wrong for an alien to be attracted to a lower intelligent human if they are a higher intelligent alien being? Kiba, are you a xenophile? Yes. I don't think you had to even ask that question. It's not an ethics question of whether or not I would bang the alien. It's an ethics question of whether or not a much more intelligent alien would bang a human. Yeah, it's like, can a human consent? Can a human consent to a much more intelligent alien? If they're on a level of human or higher, it's not bestiality. But what if the aliens are, like, super fucking intelligent, like omnipotent? Is it like, I've read stories about, like, mythological gods and stuff, and they like always shun another god for, like, having relations with a human. Aliens, please use the sun to obliterate us. I mean, if we're sitting here having conversations like this, I think I should be obliterated. This is glorp shit. Dude, if the fucking glorp meme came out any sooner, there's a high chance I would have ended up a glorp tuber instead of a wolf. High chance. I fucking love aliens. Now, I'll be real with you. The little green guys with the big eyes, I would not. I love those little guys. I would not. But Garrus, a xenomorph, high probability there. High probability. E.T., no. You know the aliens from, what's it called? Avatar? Would not. Not those guys either. Hive gods? Like in Destiny? Like Savathun? Would. Would over and over and over again. She can have my worm, if you know what I'm saying. That's terrible. I love bug aliens. Is that weird? I think that's my favorite, like, category of aliens. Bug aliens are just like any that have like a... What do you call it? Fuck, what's that term? You know, like a... You know what crabs have? What do you call those? You know what I'm talking about? Exoskeletons, yes! I love exoskeletons. It's so stupid. I love exoskeletons. Giant cockroach from Men in Black? Hold on, I need to look this up. Maybe. That's a hard maybe. Would you Garrus even if you had to have half bug children? Yeah. Absolutely. Mantis monster girl eat me? Dude. I would want to be eaten by a monster. Like, not Vord. Like, I think there's a huge distinction between wanting to be eaten and wanting to be swallowed. I want to be chewed up and disposed of by an alien. I want it to go for the jugular. What if he ate your insides and wore your skin and impersonated you? Sorry, that's my thing. I do that. I do that to you guys. Is that considered soft floor? I don't know. Whatever I'm looking at on here does not look like something I like. I looked up soft floor and I don't like anything that I'm seeing. I don't want anything to do with the stomach. I think that shit's weird, alright? I don't want the bulging stomachs. I don't want to be in no one's stomach. I don't want nobody in my stomach. I just want them to go for the jugular and then, like, you know, like, bite my head off and then, you know, have a snack. Oh, I think the term I'm looking for, I keep looking for a fetish term, but I think the term I'm just looking for is suicidal. I think I'm just suicidal. Shit! I think that's what it is. That makes so much sense. I'll have you know, on Destiny 2, I am in the top 0.1% of suicides. That is so, it's actually true. It's so fucking funny. I'm in the 0.1% of suicides. I love you so much, I want you to kill me? Yeah. I feel like it's easier to die than be in love, right? Just, like, kill me. Just put a gun to my head. I fall in love, just shoot me. Kiba, I hope you recover from your Destiny illness soon. No, I have to go play more Gambit. By the way, Drifter has a quest for you. If you play Destiny, you have to go play... You have to play Gambit today. Drifter has a quest for you. You have to play Gambit. You have to do some dungeons. Kudo! Thank you for the sub! 500-pound Destiny player. Really uninstalling right now. Yeah, go talk to Drifter. You have to go to deliver some Fentos. What is Gambit? Gambit's a game mode in Destiny that is fun when you first play the game for the first time, and then it's the same thing over and over again. It's a really simple concept. There's 2 teams. The goal is you go and you kill things. They drop these things called motes. You take the motes to the center and bank them. You keep doing that. Once you have 100 motes, it spawns a boss. And in order to damage the boss, you have to go, you know, kill 2 smaller bosses. And then you can go back and do damage. And then it'll let you damage for a short period of time. And then you just keep going back and forth until you kill the boss. Well, also, while all this is happening, there is a portal in the game where if you take the portal, it'll take you to the enemy team's side. And you can kill enemy players. And if you kill them, it will do things like reset their progress on how much damage they've done to the boss, etc., etc. Did you reach max level cap? Like Guardian rank? I haven't been playing this much this season until recently, and I'm behind on some stuff. I was so close to finally having Guardian rank 10. But I haven't been committing, so... You're also top 0.1% for suicides. Let's go! Fuck yeah! Suicide gang, high five! Fuck, man. I'm so sick. I'm so fucking sick. I haven't been this sick in so long. It's so stupid, man. I go outside once and this is what it happens to me. And it took 2 days. It took two days to cultivate into sickness. Suicide is badass. Have you tried not being ill? I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna sneeze all over you. I'm gonna sneeze all over you that make you like drip from snot, and then you're gonna get sick. Suffer. That's someone's fetish. I know it is, because one time I was scrolling, what was it? I was scrolling for Affinity, and that sounds awful, but in context it makes so much sense. I was proving that Fur Affinity is full of the worst fetishes ever. And if you ever want to try it, go on Fur Affinity and just turn off the content filters and just scroll. It's not normal porn. It's not normal porn. It's not just a furry fucking a furry. It's the most bizarre fucking fetishes ever. And not just one, but 2 on, like, you know, like if you like pull up like a list of images, like you just go to like the newest submitted posts, right? You just pull up the first page. I found 2 different artworks of sneeze related fetishes or like nose related fetishes. Like how do you find not 1 but 2 on just like the newly submitted page? What do you mean you don't like crinkle cubs? That's so weird, man. Like, look, I don't think it's illegal to have a fetish. You can have a fetish. I'm not gonna stop you from having a fetish, but that doesn't mean I can't find your fetish weird, right? And there's a lot of fucking degenerate weird fetishes. It's so crazy. What is even the appeal of watching 2 strangers have sex? So you can self-insert and pretend you're feeling something. Oh yeah, I told Twitter. I told Twitter yesterday about something that I guess a lot of people didn't know about. It was a meme that said girls when something touches their nipple and they get hit with the most intense feeling of sadness they've ever felt. So this is a real thing. If you sometimes, like, depending on the woman, you touch their nipple weirdly, and it just happens. Like, it just causes, like, an intense feeling of dread. Like, for me, it feels like there's, like, a, like, like once you like, I don't know, like say you did something bad and someone found out or something, and you get that little pit in your stomach and you're like, oh shit. You know what I'm talking about? That little pit in your stomach. That's what it feels like for me. It feels like oh shit. And it just makes you depressed. I need to make friends and go outside. I do. You know, you're right. But why though? Something about oxytocin and dopamine. I don't know, man. Nipple dread. If I got a nickel for every VTuber who gets sad when they touch their nipples, I'd have 2 nipples. It's not a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice, right? I'm trying to think of like any other human phenomenons that are like that. Oh, I guess there's my phenomenon, which when I looked it up, the only thing I could find was like a Reddit post from 14 years ago or something like that. I have a weird phenomenon that I guess like very few amount of people experience. So if I see someone who has an injury or something, like say they got a cut on their hand or something, I look at it, it makes specifically my ass cheeks, not my butthole, like my ass cheeks will hurt. Like it's not like a butthole clench, like my cheeks and my ass, like the muscles in my ass will hurt. I remember when I was a little kid, and I you know, you have a little kid unfilter. I was like, we were having like a party with our family one time, and I don't know, something happened that made me have my butt empathy, and I was like, that makes my butt hurt, and you know, everyone laughs about it, but it's something I ended up having like my entire life, where I just see someone get injured, and it has to be like a small injury, and it has to be like I can, like, you know, like if I look at gore, it's not gonna happen, but like if, you know, like I see someone who like cut their hand open or burn their hand, or like, you know, something small, my ass cheeks will hurt. Mere touch synesthesia? I don't think so. I don't think that's the same thing, because like, isn't that like when it happens in like the same part of your body? Mine specifically comes from my ass cheeks and nowhere else. I don't feel it in any other part of my body other than my ass. It literally talk about getting butt hurt. And the only thing, I could only like find like 2 other people. Like I think I found the one person on Reddit and then like someone in the comments who like also experienced the same phenomenon. I don't get it. Why does it hurt my ass? Like my mom burned her hand the other day. I forget how, but she burned her hand, I think when she was cooking or something, and showed it to me. And I was just like, well, there goes my ass. Like, there goes my ass again. And she's like, is your butt cheeks hurting? I was like, yeah. Does anyone feel their gooch clench when you fall down from a great height? No, but I do get a weird thing in my tummy if I'm like on like a carnival ride or something and it has a big drop. Not a carnival ride, what do you call it? Like, it's not, you don't call those carnivals, you call them theme park rides. Oh, here's a cool one. I think more people I'm about to have more people who can relate to this one in chat. If you scratch your ear a certain way on the inside of your ear, it can trigger a cough reflex. I think a lot more people experience this one. I think it has something to do with like the nerve endings in your ear. Why is your body like this? Or, here's one that I experience, actually. If I... Let me see, which way do I have to do it? I think it's if I can't remember how to do it. I think it's if I either scratch my chest. I think if I scratch my chest a certain way or like my back a certain way, it'll cause the opposite side to like itch. I think it's if I scratch my back with something, it can cause my chest to itch. Fingering my ears is not working. I think you have to like be kind of like deeper in your ear. I cause a hard cough gag reflex when I clean my left ear. Yeah, it's the left ear for me too. It doesn't happen in my right ear, but my left ear. Yeah, there's I'm using my little I have Japanese ear cleaning things. And if I hit this one specific spot, it causes me to cough. It like causes an itchy feeling in the back of my throat. You can crack your shoulders? That's crazy. I don't feel like that's... You're supposed to be able to crack your shoulders. Yeah, the ear has a cheese spot that makes you cough. I got high-pitched whining in my right ear. Isn't that just tinnitus? Here, let me see if I can find cough reflex in ear. It's called Arnold's nerve reflex. It occurs when the external auditory canal is stimulated. The reflex is caused by stimulation of the auricular branch of the vagus nerve, also known as Arnold's nerve. In one study, the reflex was present in 25.5% of adults with chronic cough and 3% of children with chronic cough. You can crack your nose? Weird. Let me think of some other things that are like some people have. Oh, I have what do they call it? Visual snow? Yeah, visual snow syndrome. Visual snow syndrome is a rare neurological disorder that causes people to see persistent flickering dots across their entire visual field. So when I was a kid, I used to describe what I was seeing to my family and they had no idea what I was talking about. I described it as I could see air. That's what I thought it was when I was a kid and didn't know how the world worked. I thought all the little dots I saw were air particles, you know? Not floaters. No, floaters have to do with like your eyes. Like the floaters are the little... Like if you try to look at them, they'll move. But across my entire vision, it looks like there is like a static... Like a TV static overlay on everything I look at. And one thing that like it affects me is like if I'm looking outside to see if it's like raining or something. Like, you know, you can see when it's like drizzling outside. What do you call it? Sprinkling? I'll sometimes think it's sprinkling, but it's not. It's just my visual snow. The dots can be white, black, transparent, or colored. I think for me, it changes. I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing right now. I'd say mine are like colored right now. Because like some of them, they seem like they're brightly colored. Here. Well, obviously this is kind of dramatic. Like, it doesn't wash out my view like this. Like, I still see the left, you know, like, but like, the presence of the right side is there. It doesn't look just like this. Like, I can see normally, but also there's an overlay of this kind of effect. You sneeze like a kitten. Thank you. I think it's probably hard to... I guess this is a bit more closer. Like I said, it still doesn't distort my vision that aggressively, but the one on the right, I guess this is a lot closer than a lot of the other images are. Yeah, that's way more accurate. It's like the opacity is at 10%. Yes, exactly. I'm very curious what causes it, because I think a lot of people have it. It says it's a rare disorder, but I think a lot more people have it than... and just don't realize they have it. Because it's something people usually have their entire life. And it doesn't bother you most of the time. Like, sometimes it'll bother me. But like, oftentimes my brain just filters it out because it's just something I deal with my entire life. I don't think it's related to my color blindness. Yeah, I also have astigmatism, which is usually related to like being nearsighted, because I'm nearsighted. So I still need to get some new glasses soon. But like, you know, like at nighttime, like lights really bother me. I don't wear glasses or contacts or anything at all. But I'm going to have to once I start driving. So I need to go get some glasses. Just because, like, I mean, I spend most of my day in my room using a computer up close. So it's like, I haven't really had a need. Plus also, I think I look stupid as fuck with glasses, and I can't wear contacts because I'm a little baby and I'm so fucking sensitive about contacts, and I'll be like putting them in my eyes or taking them out of my eyes, and it just usually ends up in me crying and being frustrated and in pain because it'll take forever for me to get them in, and then once they're in, it burns. Like, I can't have them in for longer than an hour. I'll just have to remove them because it's just so awful. I fucking hate contacts. They're terrible. Fuck contacts. I'd be okay with glasses, but I need to find glasses that suit me. Because the only glasses I have, one, they're the wrong prescription because my prescription has changed a lot. Two, I haven't had new glasses since I was in middle school. So they don't, you know, when I chose them in middle school, like, I didn't take too much of an account into how I felt like I looked in them. They're very dorky, but like not dorky in a cute way. They're dorky in a bad way. Like, they do not suit my face or anything. I hate them so much. I kind of want dorky nerd glasses. I love nerd glasses. I love when people wear nerdy glasses. I think they're so nice. People who wear round glasses, peak. Girls with glasses are hot. Men with glasses can be super fucking hot too. I think too many people sleep on men with glasses. Men with glasses are fucking cute. I'm trying to think of like some other phenomenons that humans experience that are unique to certain humans. Oh, I guess this is... Okay, here's one that actually a lot of people have. A lot of people have. You know, a few people don't, but I think a lot of people have this. Looking at the sun or a light and being able to sneeze because of it. How many people can do that? Like, if you look up at the sun, it'll trigger a sneeze reflex. I have that one. But it's usually only with the sun. I have a really hard time getting it to work. Sometimes it'll work with a light, but usually it's the sun. If I have a sneeze coming on and I'm struggling to get it out, and then I look at the sun, I will guarantee to have like a sneeze. Yeah, if I just look at the sun, I don't sneeze, but if I got a sneeze stuck, it'll get it out. Yeah. It's super easy to make you sneeze. I don't know why I sneeze so much. Because I do it anywhere. I used to think, oh, maybe I just have a dusty room, but I'll do it anywhere. I'm just super sneezy. I wonder if it's like, maybe like, this is weird, but like maybe like the passageways in my like nasal cavity, or like, it could explain why I sound kind of nasally. It could just be like, they're like smaller. And maybe like, you know, if they touch together, it causes me to sneeze or something. I sound super nasally right now because I'm sick as fuck. But I do normally kind of sound nasally. I know I technically have a cleft palate. Technically. The only observable thing that I have related to a cleft palate is I have 2 uvulas. I call it my ball sack. But yeah, in my mouth I have 2 uvulas, and apparently that's a sign of a cleft palate. A bifid uvula, yes. I thought every person's uvula looked the way my uvula looked until one day I had a sore throat and I was in elementary school, and you know, I was having the nurse look at my tonsils, and she was like, "You have a really big uvula." I was like, "Big?" And then that kind of prompted me. I was like, "Huh." I looked up pictures of uvulas, I was looking at pictures of uvulas. I was looking at pictures of tonsils because I was trying to see like if my tonsils looked inflamed. And I just kept noticing at that moment after what she said. I was like, why do all these people's uvulas look like that? Like, maybe uvulas come in different shapes and sizes, but why are all of them so singular? Why are they all so singular? And yeah, that's how I found out that I have a bifid uvula. I've got 2 uvulas. Hey girl, how big that uvula? Double. Did anyone tell you how cute you are? No. Say it. Tell me how cute I am, as no one ever tells me. No one ever. So you should tell me right now. Don't cartoon uvula usually look singular? Maybe. I guess I just never thought about it. I can flex a muscle inside my ear and it makes me hear a rumbling noise. I have no idea. I have nothing to compare that to. I can't do that. The closest thing I have is I move my jaw because I know something's wrong with my jaw. And it sounds like sandpaper when it rubs against the hinge. Oh, I guess I can you guys wiggle your ears? I can wiggle my ears. It does it on my model too when I do it. I can't wiggle them independently. That's hearing blood in your veins. Oh! Do you guys ever lay down at night and you put your head on your pillow and you're so ready for like a comfortable sleep, and then you hear the dreaded noise of your own heartbeat? and it sounds like it's coming from your pillow. I hate it. I hate it, man. It's the fucking worst. Like, especially when you're really tired and you're already struggling to sleep and you finally get that comfortable position and then you just hear it. It goes thump, 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 thump. It's so fucking awful. Ow!
Orochi is a collection of medical oddities.
Summer! Thank you for the $15! I don't know! Oroshi's a collection of medical oddities. Now that you say that, yeah, I kinda am. I have a lot of things wrong with my body. Like, I could say a lot more and you'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? But like, it's like really private. Wait, Regeared? Regia Red? Regeared? Thank you for the follow. I have a lot weird and strange with my body. But I wonder, is it really just my body is weird and strange? Or it's just like everyone has a bunch of weird and strange things with their bodies and mine's just got different weird and strange things about mine compared to others. Who knows? Let's see. Weird things about bodies. Oh, does anyone else have the extra, what is it, like tendon in their wrist from when humans used to climb stuff? I know some people, I think it's rare to not have it, right? I think it's rare to not have it. I have it. Like if you make the shape, you know, like the Italian hand gesture, it's easiest to see if you have it or not. I was a sloth. I'm still a sloth, man. Are you looking for more than one or just the one? It's just the one. It's like the one little tendon that comes out of your wrist. I think I don't have that. Nice. So I think if you don't have it, it means you evolved so much that it's no longer there, right? It's been bred out of your lineage. So I think you'd be less evolved if you did have it. I have a huge cyst on my wrist. That's not good. You should get that drained. I'm a caveman. My good remedies so far have just been actual medicine. Oh yeah, some people have no earlobes, some have attached earlobes, detached. Oh, I guess I could look into my DNA stuff. I have a DNA test thing that tells me certain traits that are specific to me. Alright, let's just see this stuff. So apparently, I'm more likely, it says I'm more likely to have a face flush when I drink alcohol, which is true. When I drink, my face does become pretty red. Asparagus odor. I'm able to smell asparagus metabolites? I don't think so. I don't think I'm able to actually smell it. It says I'm able to, but I don't think I can. It says I'm less naturally athletic. I can believe that. It says my birth weight was probably average. I don't know. This one says I have a very low sensitivity to bitterness, which I do. I eat a lot of bitter foods, like you know, like things like I could eat licorice, like black licorice. Caffeine intake. I'm likely to drink 5 or more drinks daily. This is very true. I drink so much caffeine, I live on it. This says I'm unlikely to enjoy cilantro, which is not true because I love cilantro. It says I'm unlikely to have a cleft chin, which is where you have the little notch in your chin. I do not have one of those. It says I'm likely to be competitive. I think so. Unlikely to enjoy dancing. I danced growing up. I hated it. So I guess that's true. It says I'm likely to be more motivated by success. Maybe? I'm more adaptable than determined. It says I'm unlikely to have dimples. I think I have very, very small dimples. I think. Likely to prefer doing things likely to prefer doing things with people. I'm less likely. I don't think that's true. I'm kind of a person who needs to be around people, or I'll go crazy. It says I have attached earlobes, which is true. Apparently I have wet earwax, which is true. Chat, do any of you have dry earwax? Kiba, make friends go to cons? That's expensive! Having friends costs too much money! Creature is making noises. It says I'm likely to have light eyes instead of dark eyes, which is true. I have genes for fuller facial hair instead of patchier hair. So if I had boy babies, they could have a full beard. It says my ring finger is longer than my index finger, which is true. It says I'm unlikely to focus easily. So true. So fucking true. I'm likely to get stronger easier. I think I build muscle mass pretty easily. At least in my experience, I think I build muscle mass really easily. It says I'm likely to have lots of freckles. I'm unlikely to be a goal setter. That's bullshit. I cannot live unless I have a goal. It's this as my autism is if I don't have something I'm working towards, I'll just get depressed. I have to have something coming up in the future. That's why I love model debuts. I love model debuts. It's like crack, okay? And that means I have something that I'm working towards and have something to look forward to. So it's like crack. So like guilty admission. The model debuts have been one of the biggest like motivation drivers because I need something, or like right now I may not have a model coming up, but I'm moving. That's my driving force right now. So once I move, I have to find something else immediately, or else I'm fucked. I'll just go into depression. I'm very, very goal oriented. I have to be working towards something, or else I'll just feel like I'm stuck and I'm going nowhere. I can't help my brain. It has to be that way. To be fair though, Sneetus, all of my 3D model debuts have been GIFs. So I haven't like footed the bill for like 3D stuff. Like my first model, you know, like the Nano 3D, that was a gift the Reverie gave me. The Kiba model, I debuted it because I had it before my 2D model. Reverie wanted to do a chibi model so he could have chibi models in his portfolio, and he reached out to me and he was like, hey, do you want to work on this together? Like, you draw it and then I'll turn your drawing into a 3D model, and that's what we did. So that was just like kind of like a collaboration, and he was he's been very generous. He's been very generous. I really appreciate Nerevery. Yeah, super biased. I really appreciate Nerevery for his 3D gifts. It says I have light colored hair, light thick hair, curly hair. That's true. It says I have good hand-eye coordination. I do not. I have very bad hand-eye coordination, but it's probably because I don't wear glasses or anything. But my depth perception is not very good. Little Cerberus, thank you for the follow. It says it's like a little slider that shows me on like how likely versus less likely I am. My slider for this is all the way to the right, and it's very true. It says I'm very likely to get hangry. I don't know if it's like a... I don't know if it's like a mental illness thing. But when I used to be way worse about it when I was young. I'm not like it now, but it was really awful when I had a sibling. Like living in the same house. I still have a sibling. He's not dead. But if I was really hungry and I went in the kitchen and I couldn't find anything to eat, I would break down. Like I would get so stressed out. I think it's anxiety related or something. I'd get so stressed out. This is like before DoorDash or anything. I'd just like have a breakdown right there. Like my world would be over. For a second I thought you ate your sibling. I am now used to fasting because recently I fasted. Oh, basically fasted, and I suddenly over 2 days dropped like 7 pounds. Whoopsie. So I'm able to for the last week or so, like if I miss a meal or something, I've been good, but I've been trying to make sure that I eat. It says I'm unlikely to tolerate heat well, which is true. I struggle in the heat. It says I have an average heart recovery rate. I'm likely to prefer individual sports, which is true. I'm unlikely to hold your breath for long. Maybe? I don't know. I haven't tested it, and I don't really want to test it, especially while sick. It says my iris patterns are furrows, crypts, and rings. Not exactly sure what that means. I think that means I have like the most diversity in my eyes because it's all the way on the right side of the slider. It says I'm introverted, but it's kind of towards the middle, which I agree. I think I'm definitely an ambivert. I don't think I lean one way or the other. It says I'm less likely to take the like a leadership role. I'm unlikely to be a high jumper. I mean, I'm short. I'm not gonna jump very high. I'm not gonna go very far. I have genes for lower chance of male hair loss. So if I had boy babies, like they would have beards and full heads of hair. I'm apparently it's easier for me to make contact with a ball, like if I'm playing like tennis, if I can hit the ball, which again I don't think it's true because it boils back down to hand-eye coordination. Mine's terrible. I'm less attracted to mosquitoes, which is true. I hardly get mosquito bites. It's really rare. I don't remember the last time I've gotten a mosquito bite. I guess my blood is just not juicy or appealing enough to mosquitoes. It says I'm most likely a night person, which is true. I have slightly lower than average levels of omega-3. My muscles tire at an average rate. I have an above average ability to raise maximum oxygen use. It says I'm unlikely to be an optimist. It's me! Apathy, my beloved! I hate life. There is no good outlook for the future. The future will always be depression, despair, and hard times, and it'll keep happening in a loop, and I'll continue to feel awful for the rest of my life. And I know it's gonna happen. Life is an endless cycle. It's already been repeating. Why should it ever stop repeating? It's just gonna keep going. Life is just a series of unfortunate events, and it's only gonna keep happening and happening and happening until I kill myself. Anyways. It says performing choreography is more difficult. I don't think that was true. So even though I hated dance, I was really good at it. Like, I feel guilty about it because I chose to quit dance and my mom loved that I did it. I was usually, don't mean to toot my own horn, but I was usually better than the other kids in dance. Like, I would actually be able to follow the choreography well, and I was, especially in ballet, I was really good, like, with my ballet positions, the way I held my hands and my feet. It's just, I was really good at dance, but I hated it, especially ballet. Ballet was my most hated class, and ballet is kind of like a core class. Like how you have to take in school, like you have to take math and English and stuff. Like ballet is kind of a core class for other types of dance classes. Tyler, thank you for the gift sub. So you couldn't take rhythm, you couldn't take hip hop, I don't think. I think it's like you can't take rhythm and you can't take hip hop if you don't take ballet, and you can't take tap if you don't take rhythm, I think is what it was for my school. So I hated it because I needed ballet if I wanted to do the other classes that I actually enjoyed. And I was really good at ballet, but I hated it so much. I hated warming up. I just hated it. It sucked. But I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick and then we'll go through some more of these trait things. But I'll be right back. I need to pee really bad. BRB! Oh, wrong one. Sorry. We're not ending. BRB. just coughed up my fucking lungs, man. Alright, where were we? Okay. It says I have a higher pain tolerance, which I think is true, actually. I think it's true. I have a pretty high pain tolerance. But I'm also a woman. Women just have a higher pain tolerance, apparently, than men. I'm unlikely to be persistent. I think that's not true. I think I'm the most persistent person I know out there. I do not give up on anything. I'm obnoxiously persistent. Pet ownership, I'm likely to have a pet. Apparently I'm less agile, but I'm likely to have good balance. I'm less flexible. Not true. I can do the splits. I can put my like heel behind my head if I try. I'm less naturally strong. Apparently I'm a picky eater. I was a picky eater as a kid, but I'll eat just about anything now. Like I'll try anything once. Like I get set in my ways about the food I eat, but I'm not afraid to try new foods. And I don't really have an issue with textures as much as some people, unless it's ground beef. But it says I'm less likely to play an instrument. I have slow reflexes. I'm more likely to remember dreams. 100% true. I'm a risk taker. This is results of my ancestry DNA test. It says I'm unlikely to experience a runner's high, which is not true. I definitely experience a runner's high. It says I'm more self-confident. It's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. It goes against my doomer mentality. My doomer mentality. It says that I'm more motivated than others, than self-disciplined. Yeah, I'm working on it. That's what counts, right? It says I have a light skin tone. I'm less speedy when I play sports. It says I'm unlikely to enjoy spicy foods. Not true. I love spicy foods. It's more difficult for me to develop good sports technique. I'm likely a sprinter. It's a sprinter versus endurance runner. I think that's true. I can run pretty fast. You know, like if I was put up against another person, I could sprint a lot faster than them, I think. But I would not be able to go as long as the other person, if that makes sense. Like, when I did the Fitness Gram Pacer test as a kid, I was really good about running. Oh, actually, no, that was the opposite for me when I was younger. No, I was really good at keeping it up. I was really good at keeping up the pace, but I was not good at making it to each line in time because I was too short. Like I would be able to keep going during the Fitness Gram Pacer test, but the thing that would get me eliminated is I wouldn't get to I wouldn't be able to get to the line in time. Well, what did you get to? I don't remember. What's your best mile? I think I want to say I think the best mile I've done was somewhere between 10 and 11 minutes, unfortunately. I might have done better at one point, but I think I really remember like doing a 10 to 11 minute mile the last time I did a timed mile, which was a while ago. Yeah, definitely debuff by being short. I think I did. I want to say I did like an 8-minute mile at one point, but I wasn't able to like do it again because when I was in like high school. When I was in high school, I was running a lot because I was running a lot. I was using workout equipment a lot, and I was lifting weights a lot because I wanted to join the military. Because even when I was in high school, I was a doomer, and I thought my life was going nowhere, and I would never find anything I'd be good at in life. And I was like, I'm just gonna go to the military because at least that would give me purpose. And I would practice for PT tests and stuff. Bird for days, thank you for the raid. Hello, I'm sorry that you're raiding into someone that sounds so fucking sick, but I hope your day is well. Thank you for the raid. I sound like garbage. I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. We're talking about like my ancestry, traits and stuff. SpongeBob has the suds again. I'm literally gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Go to hell. Fuck you, Sneeters. Fuck you, okay? I don't need any more of this SpongeBob shit. You can't fucking tell me I have the suds. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking joking? I'm so done. Why did I even come back? Why the fuck? No, don't make an edit. Why the fuck did I even come back? I come back and I'm sick and you guys tell me I'm SpongeBob and I have the suds. I'm so fucking done with you guys. I hate you, chat. I hate you so much. You guys are the worst. Why the fuck do I even stream anymore? I'm just gonna graduate. I hate you. Fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I hate you all so much. God damn it. Oh, speaking of sun sneezing, it says I'm more likely to be a sun sneezer, which I told you, I'm a sun sneezer. It says I'm extra sensitive to sweets, which is 100% true. I avoid sweets so much. I hate sweets. There's very few sweets that I like. Sun sneezing is when you look at the...
You're a loser.
Hey, it's pointing at chat. It's pointing at chat. It's not pointing at me, it's pointing at chat.
You big baby.
Sun sneezing is when you look at the sun and it triggers a sneeze reflex. It says I'm not a nap taker. This is bullshit. I love naps. I am a huge napper. It says unlikely to be ticklish. I think that's kind of true. I'm only ticklish, I think, on my tummy. I'm not ticklish, like, you know, some people when you tickle their neck, I'm not ticklish on my neck. Or like people are ticklish in like the pit of their like knees. Or their knees themselves. People say, what is it, like if you tickle your knees? Isn't it like if your knees are ticklish, they say that means you like boys? That's like an old person thing, right? You like boys, right? You get tickled on your knees, you like boys? It means you're boy crazy. Yeah. Parents in the 90s used to grab your knee, ask if you're girl crazy / boy crazy. Say if you're only ticklish on the knee, if you are girl / boy crazy. So yeah, it's a thing. Why is this asking gay people of Reddit? Gay people of Reddit? Wait a minute. Why is this particular to gay people? I mean, my parents wouldn't It wasn't my parents that would do it. It's my grandma that would do it. But she wouldn't say like that you're girl crazy. She would say that I'm boy crazy. It says I'm likely to tolerate dairy, which is not true. I am lactose intolerant. It says I'm able to roll your tongue? Hold on. Perro. 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 Chat. Perro. Perro. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Perro. This sounds like a dog trying to say hello. You have to say the R sexy. Perro. 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 Ara. Perro. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Perro. 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 Caro. Caro. I like do it for too long. Caro. Caro. I'm never gonna do it, bro. Kiba, do you enjoy fried chicken? I'm not gonna answer that. It says I like to try new things. I think that's true. I'm not sensitive to umami. That's true. It says I have no unibrow. That's true. It says I have vitamin A average levels higher than average B12 levels, average levels of vitamin C, average levels of vitamin D and E. It says I like to watch sports. Not true. I fucking hate sports. Unless it was Counter-Strike esports. I used to watch a lot of that as a kid and I don't know why. I think I just really wanted to fit in. It says I'm unlikely to develop all 4 wisdom teeth. Haha, joke's on you. I have all 4 and I'm gonna have to suffer when I take them out. I'm sorry, sports suck! Fuck sports, bro. I'm an anime woman. What do you mean I'm supposed to watch football? Monkey men throwing balls around. See, why do people shame guys for watching anime girls on the internet instead of watching football? Like, think about how gay that is. Watching a bunch of men tackle each other? You're watching that and screaming at the fucking TV for them? Or watching women? Watching women should be hypothetically less gay than watching a bunch of men tackle each other. Or like wrestling. Wrestling is so gay. Wrestling is so fucking gay. Have you seen the way that they like grab onto each other and like hump each other, basically. That's why I'm watching. So many bulges. Jiu-jitsu is the gayest martial art. Dude, WWE is not the same anymore. Like, women don't take off their shirt and flash their titties anymore like they used to. I'm guilty. I prefer fake wrestling instead of real wrestling. Because it's entertainment value. Wrestling exists so men can actually touch each other's junk. Well, like, I mean, like, when you look at, like, some women's, like, wrestling and, like, stuff like WWE, it's just, like, softcore lesbian porn. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not actually going to wrestle to, like, wrestle. It's just wrestling to be, you know, like a fetish. Isn't that the point? I like, so, like, wouldn't it be the same thing with, like, men wrestling each other? I don't know. I think wrestling's kind of fetishy. I'd fucking lose it to a female sumo. Are there female sumos? I actually never thought about that. Female sumo. Oh, there is women's sumo. It's crazy. It doesn't seem like it's a popular thing, though. I doubt it's like a... Oh yeah, professional sumo traditionally forbids women from competition, so I think it's definitely like a foreign sumo wrestling. I'm trying to think of like what other sports are like. Like, what's an acceptable sport? That's not kind of sussy. Maybe baseball? Baseball's not very sussy. Right? No, Chat, did I tell you about when I was a kid and I played t-ball? Oh, wow. My parents really were trying hard to get me into a sport as a kid. Fusion, thank you for the follow. When I was playing t-ball, I thought the way that you scored out like someone who was like running for home base, I thought the way you like, you know, get them out is you throw the ball at them. So I threw the ball at some poor girl's head, and everyone in the audience audibly went, ooh. At least my aim was good. Did you win? I have no idea, man. That was... Honestly, I'm glad that happened because that turned into a pretty good story. She was out though, right? I mean, most likely she probably started crying and had to go sit out. So, technically, I did my job. Oh, wow. That was fucking funny. And it's like you couldn't even like play it off as I was trying to throw the ball to like another what do you call it? Another catcher? Like there's nowhere else I was throwing it to. I was specifically throwing it at that girl, and it was very clear. I think I wonder if I got kicked out or if my mom actually pulled me out. Because I don't remember ever playing t-ball again after that. I think I was 7 when I played t-ball. Because I barely remember it. might have scared your mom a little. I did a lot of stuff though when I was a kid. My mom kept me busy. No wonder I ended up so angsty, because I was doing 4 dance classes, horse riding, t-ball, and then at one point I switched from t-ball to tennis. And I was doing it all at the same time, while also being in like, I was also like in this like girls club that like happened after school. It was like a girls Christians club is really what it was. Oh, and I also went to CCD, which is like Catholic school stuff. It's not Catholic school, but it's an after school like Catholic school. I did a lot. I did a lot as a kid. No wonder I ended up so angsty. Oh no, not CCD. Yeah, I went to CCD. Holy shit. I didn't even realize how busy I was as a kid. Uh-oh. My chat's dead, but I don't know if my internet's dying. I can see you guys on my actual screen, but my chat's not working anymore. Is my internet dead, chat? My internet might be dead. Is it dead? Oh, stream's fine. To activate chat, please enable channels here. I guess my chat just died. Oh wait, no, it's back. My chat's back. Okay, that was so weird. Yeah, I was doing it all at once. Well, I mean, like, for like example, like my dance classes, they weren't every day, but they were once a week, I think. CCD is on Wednesdays. The girls club, I think, was on Thursdays. I think. And then I don't know when my sports classes, and then riding was multiple days a week. Yeah, I did a lot of stuff. So did my brother. My brother did a lot of sports and stuff. But I ended up like not liking anything I was doing though. So like I was very much an art kid. I loved art. And then later I'd find I loved gaming, and neither of my hobbies were nurtured, so no wonder I became kind of angsty. I think that's why if you're a parent, you really need to like, if your kid has a interest. Oh, I forgot to mention I was also doing violin in school. I also did violin. But yeah, if you have a child and they have a hobby like that, like, you know, like it's like a skill-based hobby that they're really interested in and they're good at, like, definitely try to nurture that. I think things would have been different in my childhood if like my art and stuff was nurtured a little bit more. I took one piano class. I was definitely interested in piano, but I don't think we could afford it to keep going back. That, and maybe I think we didn't like my piano teacher. But if your kid has a really weird interest, right? If your like if your kid's a furry, like maybe like I'm joking. Parents who don't share your interests don't know how to nurture them. Usually is the case, sadly. That's unfortunate. A furry son or a streamer daughter? Furry son, actually. I would take furry son over streamer daughter. I don't know. I don't want to know where streamer daughter could potentially end up. Furry son would actually mean at least he's probably got a good job, right? Furry son would mean that he's making a lot of money, right? Did they nurture the furry hobby? I think my parents shut me down when I started to go kind of down a furry path. I know at one point they almost banned me from reading Warrior Cats because I was drawing a suspiciously large amount, or like not suspicious, more concerningly large amount of cat gore. And I think my parents were worried that like I was a psychopath, but I wasn't. I just really liked Warrior Cats. Do you have a furry son if he sells fursuits? Good question. I feel like fursuits wouldn't be very profitable. Like, fursuits, from what I know, they take a while. And they're expensive, right? But they're expensive because they take a while and they're, you know... and it's like, it's not something that someone can, like, put out a bunch of fursuits. Like, you know, they can only take a few. And it's like, say a fursuit's like... How much is the average fursuit? I'm gonna look this up. How much does a fursuit cost? $2,000 for a full suit. Oh wait, this one says 3,000. Oh, this is a specific person's. This one says around 2,000. Okay, let's say 3,000. Like $3,000 fursuit sounds pretty good, but like if they like take like a long time to make and you can only take a few a year, you're probably not making that much money, and part of that money has to go back into materials, right? So like 3,000, you wouldn't walk away with 3,000 earnings. You'd have to take out material expenses and then taxes, and then you're only making a few a year because they take long to make. It feels like that wouldn't be a very profitable hobby. I guess a profitable job. It might be a profitable hobby, but I don't think it'd be a profitable full-time job unless like you were like, I don't know, the top furry go-to maker or something. But I feel like at that point you probably have employees hired, right? I'd assume that they'd hire employees, like other people to help work on it or something, so that you can make more to begin with. Although I did hear about a furry that like sold for like, hold on, most expensive fursuit. Apparently this guy passed away though. Oh yeah, the most expensive fursuit in the world was a $60,000 auctioned off fursuit. See, I'd want my furry son not to be the person making the fursuits, but to be the person who buys the fursuits, because if he could afford a $60,000 fursuit, he'd be having a really good job or something. But if he's using your credit card, I don't think we would last that long. No, I think it's a brand new suit that was auctioned off. Like a pre-made? A pre-made suit? Or maybe it's an... Is it a pre-made suit? No, it's an auction for a custom suit. So they won an auction for $60,000, the opportunity to get a commission suit for $60,000. I feel like at that point, if someone paid $60,000 for a suit from me, I would make them like 2 more. You know? I think at that point I'd make them 2 more or something. How would you react if literally all your sons and daughters were furries, as well as your husband? They better be rich. They better be rich, and they better pay for me to have a very luxurious, independent retirement. Or else it's the noose. I don't wanna come home and hear yif 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 yif. You know? Why do you assume you're retiring? I better be. Don't say crinkling. No! If my child was a crinkler, I would not even care if they were a billionaire. All right, I'd take it out personally. Pillow in the sleep time. Pillow in the sleep time. That's such a stupid sentence. But pillow in the sleep time, if you know what I'm saying. If he was a diaper fur, that means he's just a Discord staff, Discord employee. If zoophilia was involved, I would personally take a gunshot to the back of their head. I would old yeller them. Dog diddlers, they deserve the worst. Dog eat dog world. Sweet home Alabama. Oh, I'm so sniffly. What were we talking about before we started talking about furries? Oh, I think we're talking about extracurriculars. I didn't do much once I started to go like into high school and stuff. I willingly, with some friends I made, friends I mentioned previously, I started to attend like a after school. It's like less of an art class and more like an art club. And that was a lot of fun. We made, I don't remember what all we made, but we painted murals and stuff. And that was really fun. And it wasn't something I had to pay for or anything. It was just something I just got invited to by my friends. I got told off in school for getting drunk and making out with a girl. Good for you. You had a great high school. I was a kid who thought it was weird every time I found out another high school kid was having sex. I'm not kidding. I would come home to my mom and I'd be like, dude, this girl is totally having sex with this guy. It's so fucking weird. Like, I'd be that kid. I'd be like, we're minors, dude. Dude, we're minors. Cause I just thought it was so weird. I don't know. I thought having sex before you're 18 was weird. Maybe I was a little bit of a nerd. Oh, it got so weird when kids started getting pregnant. Dude, a kid I'd known since elementary school, and like when we were in elementary school, I thought we were pretty good friends. Like by the end of high school, she had her second kid. Like that was so bizarre to me. And like she was short and had a baby face, and like it just didn't make sense. I was like, you do not look like a woman who has 2 kids. Yeah, second. Oh yeah, I remember in middle school. Middle school is the first time that I knew someone was having sex. And it was like this one ginger girl who she was annoying as fuck, but like she would have sex with a lot of the guys. And I was like, that weirded me the fuck out. I don't know, I remember I asked my mom for permission the first time I ever had a crush on a kid. Like, I was asking my mom, is it okay for me to have a crush? And that was in, like, sophomore or junior year. I asked my mom if it was okay for me to have a crush. No. Did she laugh? Yeah, she did. I never talked to that guy. And like, I never even like had a conversation with him. I think I made a joke once about something about pencils or something, but that's it. We had English together. I definitely weirded that kid out. The first woman I dated in high school was short, chubby, and I had a huge manga obsession. I see, it starts young, doesn't it, Supo? The autism riz, there was no riz there. Just autism. And then I proceeded to spend the rest of my high school years sitting in the back room, never saying anything to anybody, and just keeping distance and being depressed. I remember in high school I was so afraid of being perceived like as weird. I went from being a kid who used to draw every single day to like refusing to like have any of my sketchbooks out if I was in class with other people, because I didn't want anyone to look over and see me drawing and then think I'm a weird kid. I was like hyper aware of like my actions, because in elementary school I used to like not be afraid of that stuff, you know. I'd just draw, I'd be a weird kid, and then I'd get bullied for it and ridiculed for it. And so when I got to high school, I was like, I'm not having a repeat. So I was just like, I shut myself out from everyone else. I was not the quiet weird kid, I was just the quiet kid that like people saw me every day, but they didn't really remember that I was in their class. Like, I was just kind of there. Like, if someone talked to me or if I was called upon, you know, I was nice and I seemed normal, like, to my best ability. Like, I didn't, like, what's the word? I don't know. I just didn't allow myself to be perceived, so no one would think I'm weird. Definitely NPC. I was an NPC. And if people did interact with me, like, they didn't really know that I was weird. You know, some people that I knew since elementary school avoided me because I was a weird kid. I remember one time I was walking down the hall and like, it's so stupid. Some guy was walking with someone I had known in elementary school, and the guy who didn't know who I was checking out my ass. They were checking out my ass. And I could hear them behind me, and the one that I knew since elementary school was like, I think he said something like, "No, not that one, she's weird." And I was like, ah, please, I was in elementary school. Please, please, it's been years, stop. It hurt my heart. It hurt my heart. And the worst part is because my memory of that kid that I recognized is I remember him as being a chill kid, and I thought we got along in elementary school. Like, we were friends, but like we got along, and he was a nice kid, and I thought, I thought we, liked each other on a like, not a friend level, but like an acquaintance. Like we got along, like, I thought, it wasn't bad or anything, but I guess the problem is I used to hang out with a really weird other kid in elementary school. I think that was a huge issue. My best friend in elementary school was a really, really, really weird girl. I didn't really realize how weird she was when I was younger, but she was very, very weird. And, I'm trying to, like, describe her. I don't know, you might think that, like, these traits are, like, autistic, but I don't think it was autism. I think she was just, like, into really weird stuff. She really liked she liked squishy stuff. I don't know, like, she liked weird little toys, and she would make weird little toys in class. And I mean, we bonded because she liked warrior cats, and I was like, yo, I like warrior cats too. And her mom was a teacher at the school as well, and I guess it's easier to describe what happened to her than to describe what kind of person she was then. Because when I explain what happened to her, you can kind of understand who she was before. So by the time we reached middle school, we stopped being friends, because I remember we would have a big fight about how she was kind of a crybaby and would just cry the moment she gets criticized. I was definitely, like I said before, in elementary school, I was a lot more mature than the other kids and related to adults more. So when a kid was acting like a kid, I would get irritated. And so I got mad at her because she was acting like a little baby. And we stopped being friends. But by middle school, well, in 6th grade, she decided she wanted to announce to the entire class. She decided she was gonna come out and have the teacher get involved in everything, and she was gonna come out as gay to the entire class. Which, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being gay. I'd kiss a girl or two, but making it a point to get the teacher involved and come out to the entire class as gay as a 6th grader makes no fucking sense unless you just wanted attention. Yeah, it's just theatrical. Like, there's no reason to. If you wanted to come out gay, like, tell your friends you're gay, that's one thing. But to make a whole plan to, like, get the teacher involved, make everyone sit down and, listen up and be like, all right, everybody, I'm gay. Like, no one cares. Let's be real, no one cares. But after that, it just kind of like started to deteriorate. I mean, she shaved her head, and then she ended up with like blue hair, and then like green hair, and then multicolor hair, and then that's mean. But like, I was gonna say something, but that's really mean. I don't want to say that. But you can just imagine. And, she changed her name, I think, to like Danny. And then she started up a profile like on Instagram where she would show off like her favorite things she likes to chew on. I'm not kidding. She would show off like different things. Like, she would show off different things she likes to chew on. You're like, this is my favorite thing to chew on of the day. she did have a father figure. I mean, he was kind of a weird guy too. But yeah, she had a profile where she liked to show off her favorite things she liked to chew on, and her really strange drawings of like jellyfish and and I don't know, she would just get into fights with her. Oh, there was a big one. She accused. Okay, so I went to a party. Like, when I say a party, I mean like we're in elementary school, right? It's someone's birthday party, right? It was our friend's birthday party. A friend that if she wouldn't have moved away, we would have still been really close friends to this day. Like, she was my actual true best friend. But we went to her birthday party, and this friend of mine, let's give her a name. Let's call her Emily, all right? Went to Emily's birthday. Emily was a sweet girl. She was pure, innocent, like she was untainted, right? And it was her birthday, and we had, me, my weird best friend, and a couple other friends. And one of the other friends, well, actually, hold on. Let's step back. We were playing spin the bottle, and Emily was very uncomfortable with everything. Like Emily, like I said, untainted girl. She just wanted to have a birthday party. She wanted to have cake. She wanted to watch movies. She wanted to play video games. She just wanted a normal night. Me, I think I was kind of like on the more untainted end of things, like Emily was. I was not. I was like, we were both kind of really shut up from the whole thing, which is probably why we ended up really becoming like close best friends during elementary school. But at one point, it was just like weird friend, and then we'll get this other girl in. Let's give her a name. What's her name? Rose. Okay, weird girl and Rose, right? Rose didn't really want to be there, but Rose went along for the ride, and weird girl kept kissing Rose, like, and then at one point, we're like in 5th or 6th grade at this point. Weird girl takes Rose like behind the kitchen island or something, and like kisses her or something. And then they went into the bedroom, and then I think they just kissed. Like, I'm almost 90% sure, like, weird girl just, like, went and kissed Rose, right? It's really fucking weird. But, so they were, like, 10 years old. Yep. Like, I'm 1,000% sure it didn't get weirder than that. It was just kissing. Like, we're kids, like... But anyways, fast forward to middle school, weird girl starts spreading a rumor around everyone that Rose R-worded her. And, like, that Rose R-worded her at this party. And I'm like, I'm talking to people about it, and I was like, the Emily had moved away by this point, so Emily couldn't defend Rose. And the other girl also moved away, so it was only me and the weird girl, and then Rose, of course, who were at that party. And so, like, I guess I'm like the only witness at this point, and I'm like, that never happened, bro. We were in elementary school, and weird girl just had a fucking weird, insane gay crush on this Rose girl and just wouldn't stop kissing her. Yeah, so, yeah, I knew we were already not friends by this point because, like I said, she was a little baby, and she also had a whole huge grudge about it because I called her out on her bullshit. but we were definitely not friends at all by this point, because I was not having it. I was like, this girl's full of bullshit. Like, she's a fucking weirdo. She, you know, like, this shit didn't happen. This girl loves attention. This girl loves being a victim. This girl just loves to be oppressed in some sort of way. She's a fucking weirdo. And this is coming from someone who was also a fucking weirdo. But I was not that fucking weird, at least. But I think I ended up getting associated with that girl, unfortunately. Oh, she's totally a narcissist. And she was definitely, what's the term? Spoiled, I guess, by her parents. Like, her parents let her do anything, like anything she wanted. You know, like the girl, I remember she had, you know, like she had cats, she had a chinchilla, she had a hamster, she had a fish. I remember the fish was named Dave. I remember that fish so well. You know, she had all sorts of pets. She had everything, like, you know, anything that she wanted, her parents would give it to her. You know, when she decided she wanted to cut her hair and dye it, her parents just let her. I know that her older sister, one of her older sisters, resented her. I know that her oldest sister, which was my brother's age, she moved out and she got the fuck away from them. Like, the fuck away from that family. The weird girl's mom didn't like me. I know that because she told me that her mom didn't like me, which is fucking funny. Because I think her mom thought that I was the reason why she was so weird. Which is not it. I think, this is mean, but I think she was really lucky that she had a friend, and it was kind of shitty of her mom to try to want to get rid of me. But yeah, weird family, weird kid. Yeah, she had coddled was the word I was looking for. She had Christian parents. I think if she was online, she probably would have been a lolcow, unironically. Yeah, I remember one day she had a breakdown and she was like, because we used to play warrior cats on the playground, she had a breakdown and she was like, we aren't actually warrior cats. And I was like, I knew that. Did you not know that? Did you not know that? Oh, fucking weirdo. Now, don't let this be representative of all weird people, because I was friends, like I said, with a lot of weird kids, and they turned out to be fantastic individuals. A lot of them got, you know, like, really high education and have good jobs now. So not all weird kids are bad kids, but that one was, and still is, unsalvageable. Some weird kids become VTubers. At least in my experience, the VTubers that I know that have that were previously like weird kids, like, at least they're pretty enjoyable people. It is so weird because, like, I feel this is, like I said, this is mean, because I'm someone who really doesn't like to shame someone for, like, their appearance. But, like, you know, when you do it for attention, I feel like that's a different thing. I don't shame people for things they can't change about themselves. But, you know, if you purposely change yourself in a way that is, you know, you could choose not to. You know, I feel like that's all the difference. But when I was a kid, before we were friends, she used to be kind of a bitch. Like, you know, up until, like, grade 3 when we became friends. I remember really liking her because she was really pretty. I thought she was really pretty and really smart. And I remember she used to sing really, really lovely. Like, she was a good singer. Like, she would always get picked for solo stuff. Like, in, you know, like, when you'd have music class and you'd have, like, you know, performances and stuff. She was always doing solos. I thought she was really cool. And we had a common friend who was a really normal kid. Really normal kid. That normal kid, she's like a teacher now. She's amazing. But, you know, we had a mutual friend, and I wanted to be friends with, you know, weird girl because she seemed so cool. And she was mean. She would she would avoid me. She would, like, try to get my friend to ditch me. You know, like, she was a mean little girl up until we bonded over Warrior Cats. Like, that's the whole reason we bonded is because I was the only other kid in grade 3 who read Warrior Cats. But yeah, she was a little bitch. But I thought she was so cool, and I was just like, oh my god, you're so cool, I want to be your friend. Be friends with me, let's play together. And she'd be like, no. Like, get away from me. Fucking meanie. I will say, I think I had a lot of... In elementary school, even though I was a weird kid, I think I got on along with a lot of people in elementary school. It's just a shame, all the cool kids that I, you know, like, liked hanging out with, they all moved away. Like, they weren't there by time high school came around. I remember there's this one kid who was, like, one of the popular kids. He was really cool, but he was, like, even though he was, like, the most popular kid in class, he was so nice. He was such a nice kid, and, you know, he was smart. I remember this one time, you know, like we were, like, not close, but I had a fucking tick on my face, and he was like, hold still, I got you, and he got the tick off my face, and I was like, yo, this kid's so fucking nice to me. I was like, it was nice when I got along with people. And that kid also moved away. I had this one kid that, he was the only other kid that knew what Minecraft was. He moved away, like, before the year was over. That was kind of sad. And then my 2 other friends from the friend group with Weird Girl, who were, like, I genuinely got along with better than Weird Girl, they both moved away. Like I said, you know, Emily and then one of the other girls. Oh, I knew this one girl, like, I just remember her. She was like this cute Hispanic girl, and she had the cutest, like, baby face. She was adorable. Like, and I mean that in, like, you know, like, not a gay way. Like, I mean, like, she was just, like, an adorable girl. Like, she was adorable. And she moved away, and that crushed me, and I haven't been able to find... I've been looking for her ever since, because she was such a sweet girl. She was adorable and sweet, and I've wanted to know what happened to her, but I can't find anything at all, because she, like, moved far away. I miss a lot of kids from elementary school. Not care nothing, but I'll look for this girl forever. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. She was just an adorable girl, and she's really pretty, and I want to know what... I just want to know what happened to her. A lot of the friends that I had from, like, the church camp kind of thing that I was a part of, the girls' club, they all moved away too. I think it's because a lot of them had military families. I'm pretty sure. which is unfortunate. Like Emily, like I said, she was my best friend. She had a military dad, and I don't think I really ever met him because I didn't see him very much. Like he was always away, and they had to move. So unfortunate. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. Tomorrow we're gonna play Me Side. It's nice seeing you guys all again. I'm sorry, I'm sick. I'm gonna take more medicine and I'm gonna try to get better as fast as possible because I don't want to deal with this anymore. At least my throat doesn't hurt. So yeah, I'll see you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out today. What's a kurva? Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye.